welcome back. It wouldn't be this time of year without a trip to Saunders Farm. And he's the Director of Fun, Mark Saunders.
Hi there.
I guess you know something about this farm, seeing as you have the same last name.
Yes, I grew up with a farm.
Yeah,
No,
Munster.
in Munster.
Loved
On Bleaks
it.
Road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a Halloween-themed farm
Yeah.
in Munster on Bleaks Road.
Yeah.
You couldn't have really written that out any more than that. Like,
Yeah, I was going to say, and before we moved, before we amalgamated with the city of Ottawa, we were in Goulburn Township. So really is amazing location. It was meant to be.
Yeah, 26 years now.
Yeah.
Let's go back, 27 years ago. Why did you decide to open up this?
My dad was at a conference, heard some guy talk about a haunted hayride in Wisconsin, and it took him about a year to convince my mom that it was a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So, it just thought we had strawberries back then. That was what our farm was all about, and we didn't have anything going on in the fall. And we said, well, why don't we try something like this? And it was so new that we had to say, well, and we have a haunted hayride, and people are like, what's a haunted hayride?
Yeah.
And for the first 10 years, everyone goes, what's a haunted hayride?
Mm-hmm.
Come out and see. Yeah.
What exactly is a haunted hayride, Mark? Because I know millions of people. Do you have a count actually of how many people have gone through the gates?
Oh yeah, we've certainly north of 1 million people.
Wow.
We hit that a couple of years ago. So
that's incredible.
Yeah, 1-3-1-4. Yeah.
So for people who haven't seen or taken part in a haunted hayride, what can they expect in one without giving too much away?
Yeah. So a haunted hayride, our version of a haunted hayride is you get on a tractor pulled wagon and you go through our forest, and we have about 22 different scenes. In the daytime, it's great and it's appropriate for kids.
Mm-hmm.
So we mild scares and so there's a chainsaw chasing a wagon.
Yep.
And there's some barrels falling over onto the wagon, but not really, and other kinds of things. And you go through Pumpkin Town, which is a new addition to the hayride this year.
This is the guy that we're all terrified of, by the way. If you can see the,
nice.
he's the guy that chases you with the chainsaw.
And, and so we have so that in the daytime, but at nighttime we scare teens and adults, and that's where we don't hold back at all. So that's one of our 6 haunts at nighttime during Frightfest. But in the daytime, it's for families and young kids. But at nighttime, we scare teens and adults.
Beautiful. I've seen all of it like a bunch of times. I've been to your farm many times. It's exceptional. But this year, the witches haunt.
Yeah.
This is new. The
coven of 13. So a coven is where witches gather, and so we decided to go back to sort of the classic Halloween character, and witches have been around for a long, long time. So we built a coven, which is a village, really, of witches in a beautiful sort of rundown part of the farm, so it's perfect. And there's a coven, there's a house that you go through, and you walk through swamps and through a forest and over a bridge, and so it really is. In the daytime, kids can enjoy it, but at nighttime,
look out for those
you'll be
witches.
terrified. It's really good. It's been a great addition for us.
It's got to be some kind of fun, though, to keep coming up with these creations year after year, to be the Director of Fun.
Yeah, and fun and frights. And this is, in fact, we've got big, long lists right now of all the things we want to do for next year and the year after. When you get your creative juices flowing, it's just, the sky's the limit. And we have a really great creative team around us.
It's always so much fun to be there, because everybody's, they're all in character. Mm-hmm. You've got different people chasing you around, like zombies and whatnot, so it can be a little frightening. During the day, it's fun. You've got the Monster Parade, and you also have a new theatrical production this year.
Yeah, this year it's Archie in Love, and it's a fun stage show, and every year we have a new original stage show with original music. Yeah. And this year it's called Archie in Love, and we also have a new puppet show this year. It was designed by and written by Ben DeRoche, who is starring at Avenue Q off Broadway in New York right now, and he and his Broadway friends put together this fantastic puppet show for us. Yeah. So we're really thrilled to have that as well.
Larry Scary, is he a part of all the fun?
Barry, his nephew, is
Barry
here now, because Larry has moved on to other things. He retired.
Did he really?
So his nephew took over, and some of our characters, the next generation coming on, because after 26 years of performing on stage.
He's had enough of scaring people.
That's right.
And see what I do here. You have an amazing maze. See what I did there?
There you go.
Yeah, tell us about the mazes at Saunders
Farm. So it's a corn maze. It's a 3.5-acre corn maze that we have cut out the image of Canada in it for Canada's 150th birthday, and we've got all kinds of beautiful games and activities and pathways all through the maze. So it's one of 10 mazes on our farm.
That's incredible, and we're seeing a picture of it right now too. And it must take so much time to prepare and to make sure that this maze is up to, well, to look exactly the way it does.
Yeah, it was quite a bit to prepare. We didn't plant it this way. We planted the field and then cut it out, and that was a bit of a challenge. And especially this year with the rain, we opened it a month late because it just didn't grow because of all the moisture we were getting earlier on. But it finally grew, and it really is a popular thing right now.
Friday the 13th as well coming up, so big plans.
Doesn't come out very often.
No, it sure doesn't, especially not during the month of October. Like it's pretty. This is pretty good for you guys.
It's a rare event, and it's going to be our biggest night in many years. People are getting really excited about it. People are buying tickets already. They've been buying them for a month on it already, and so it's going to be a whole lot of fun. And so we've added 5 new show components for that night that we will carry forward the rest of the year as well. So there'll be shows at each of the 6 haunts, and we're going to have a fire breathing and fire juggling and other kinds of things. So
that's fun.
Great.
That's fun.
Be a fun night.
Which nights of the week are you open, or days and nights?
Yeah, so we're open Friday night, and then Saturday daytime and nighttime, and then Sunday day, and then towards the end of the week we call it, end of the month we call it Shriek Week or Hallow Week.
Oh, nice.
We like those puns. Yeah. And we're open every night of the week from the 23rd onward of October.
I look forward to being chased on that wagon by the guy with the chainsaw again this year.
Nice.
Saunders Farm. Mark Saunders, always such a pleasure to have you, and what you've done for our community. Just you've added so much to so many people's lives with us every October. So thank you very much.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Coming up, Sue Pitchforth is here, and she is with Decor Therapy Plus. She'll join us next on Daytime.